Miami of Ohio.
Yeah.
Is where he's at.
Well, did you watch at all the Indiana UCLA or UCLA? So the quarterback for
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome here to Shalom Christian Academy on a soggy Monday afternoon as our varsity girls are out here playing some soccer. And with the rain, we didn't get set up for the first half, so we're getting ready to start the second half now with the Flames leading 2-1 against the York Country Day Greyhounds is who we're playing. Shalom will be in their home Navy uniforms, the Greyhounds in their whites. And it's thanks to Phil Schmidt, we got some nice cover here, which is really working out well now, especially since it started raining again. But we are nice and dry right now. So Addison Adams, I believe at the 20th minute, got Shalom on the scoreboard in the first half. And then McKenna Horton, I believe around the 7-8 minute mark remaining first half, put us up 2-1. And then right before halftime, the Greyhounds of York Country Day scored to make it a 2-1 Shalom lead here. And like I said, we're 1 minute into the second half now. And we Shalom with a 2-1 lead, and the ref's going to stop play here. I think one of his players got hit in the mouth unintentionally, and I think he's going to take her off and bring in a substitute for her. So with 38:45 remaining second half, Shalom leads 2-1.
Oh, yeah. Why didn't it count? I couldn't hear what he said.
All right, we're going to get back to live action here. So we're on the far side of the field now. Shalom throw in. Nice defense there by the Greyhounds. We have two soccer games here this afternoon. This is our varsity girls in action right now. Our varsity boys will be in action right after this game ends. Both teams playing York Country Day School. It's going to be a throw in for the Greyhounds. It's been such a dry summer, dry fall. It's a new experience here, I'm sure, for these girls. Probably haven't even had many practices in the rain just because it's been so dry here in Chambersburg. Potential opportunity here for Shalom. It's going to be kicked out of bounds behind the white canopy. And Adams kicks it, ricochet off the Country Day player, but the goalie there for the Greyhounds to pick it up. And she's going to do a nice punt here just on the other side of midfield. Going to be a throw in for the Greyhounds. First, we're going to have some substitutions. Actually, one substitution for York Country Day. So throw in Greyhounds. Shalom going to get called for a handball. That's going to give the ball back to York Country Day Greyhounds here with 36 minutes remaining second half, and the Shalom Flames leading 2-1 in this PIAA varsity girls soccer matchup. It's going to get all the way through and going to have a corner kick coming up here for the Flames, as that was kicked out of the end line by the Greyhounds. Actually, I'm sorry. It's going to be a corner kick for the Greyhounds. As they place the ball down here, coming up on 35 minutes remaining. Second half, Shalom leading 2-1. And Paninsky comes out and punches it out. Ahead to Addison Adams, a potential fast break opportunity. Three girls collapse on her. Nobody else there to help out Addison. And she's going to turn and kick and briefly gets away from the Greyhound goalie, but she recovers nicely for the save. And now the punt out to midfield. Maya Lehman settles it down, gets away from her briefly. Kick to the other end. There's going to be the Shalom goalie picking it up. Oh, nice save there by the goalie. That's Horton with a good foot on it, but nice save there by the Greyhound goalie. Trying to get it into Adams. She dribbles around the defenders, shoots, can't get a good foot on it, and save there by the goalie for York Country Day. Coming up with a punt here. West comes up with it. There's Hess. Gets it out to Schenberger. Goes to the middle. Back to Hess. Across to Horton. She's going to bring it up the left side now, right there in front of the Shalom bench. Try to get it into the center to Adams. Got Schenberger out here on the right side if she wants her. Gets it to her. Shot on goal, and there's another good save there by the Greyhound goalie. Shalom's getting some opportunities here, but can't find the back of the net here yet in the second half, and that's going to be a handball as Sammy and another player collide. So in the handball, that's going to get the ball back to the Greyhounds here. And we're at 32 minutes, 40 seconds remaining second half, and Shalom holding on to a 2-1 lead. Lehman deflects it out. There's Emma Wise kicking it up to Horton. She brings it to the center now, kicks it up ahead, tries to get it through the defense, but the Greyhound defense there knocking it back. It's going to slip through to Adams. Shalom with a fast break opportunity. Adams up ahead, tough angle, and the keeper comes for the save, and that's going to be a goal kick coming up here for the Flames. Down here in the corner near side to my right. Unfortunately, we got the canopy there. You might be able to see just the head. I believe it's going to be Emma Wise taking the corner kick here for the Flames. And first, we're going to get a substitution for Shalom. Anna Hess coming off. Can't see who's coming on. Might be Roby, but I'm not 100% sure. Oh, that's a great corner kick, and it gets through. Nobody there. Lehman gets it to the center. Gets it into the center for Adams. And it just skids past her, and the defense able to take over, kicked out to the sideline. It's going to be a throw-in down in the far corner here for the Flames. I believe this is going to be Emma Wise taking the throw. Gets it into Maya Lehman inside the box for Shalom. Van Pelt has it over there on the far side. Out of bounds off of Shalom. It will be a Greyhound throw-in coming up on the first 10 minutes here in the first half. Shalom leading 2-1 here on a soggy afternoon at Shalom Christian Academy. Adams on the left side trying to get it into the center. There's Schenberger. Can't get a foot on it. There's Shalom back to Schenberger. She turns and kicks. And off the Greyhound goalie. So for another corner coming up here for the Flames as we reach 29 minutes remaining here second half with Shalom leading 2-1. Emma Wise will come up and do the corner kick here for the Flames. Keeps it low this time. There's Lehman and just can't get a good foot on it. Kicks it way up and, oh no, almost went in off the goalie and that slippery wet ball. I believe we got another corner kick coming up here for Shalom. Oh, almost a header and Schenberger. We got a penalty kick? Or is it a handball? On a handball. So handball in the box. Penalty kick coming up here for Shalom. Addison Adams will do the penalty kick here for the Flames. And she finds the back of the net to put Shalom up 3-1 here at the 27:47 mark remaining here second half. Shalom leads by 2 now. 3-1 in this varsity girls PIAA soccer matchup here on a soggy evening here at Shalom Christian Academy. Going to have a handball against the Greyhounds, so that's going to give the ball back to Shalom. Looks like Sammy West will do the kick here for the Flames. Coming out here to the near side, Schenberger loses her balance, puts a good foot on it, but right at the goalie for the save. Another shot on goal for the Flames. Doing a real nice job here, attacking the goal. Reebok comes up, sends that one back to the offense. And now we're going to go back here to the Greyhounds offense now. Lehman trying to get it to Adams. Roth trying to get it to Schenberger. Skips past her foot and out of bounds for a Greyhound throw in. And Lehman kicking it out of bounds. Throw in Greyhounds. York Country Day Lady Greyhounds. That's who we're playing here this afternoon. As number 8 gets it by Roth. There's Reebok. A nice move there by number 8. And there's Van Pelt to kick it out of the bounds and deny that scoring opportunity for the Greyhounds, as we are now under 26 minutes remaining here in the second half. Shalom leading 3-1. It's going to go out of the end line off of Shalom. So we're going to have a corner kick coming up here for the York Country Day Greyhounds. Shalom leading 3-1. A little over 25 minutes remaining here in the second half. Good defense here by Shalom to deny that corner kick coming into the box. Nice pass there to Addison Adams, but she gets it out to Horton now. She makes a move on number 10, tries to get it up, makes another move, cuts it into the middle, trying to get it into the center for Adams. She's got Schenberger on the outside if she can get it to her, and she does. So Schenberger is going to have an opportunity here either to kick it into the goal, which she does, but that's going to be picked up by the Greyhound goalie. So Shalom getting a fair number of shots on goal here and already have 3 goals, but they keep peppering that goalie. Roth on defense now. Lehman gets it to Schenberger, skips over her foot, back to Lehman. And she's going to carry it now. Gets around the defense. Carries it down to that right corner behind the canopy. Gets it into the center now. Puts a shot on goal, and goalie is there. That's a tough angle. Maybe hoping to get a ricochet there. This goalie sure is busy here this afternoon. I believe that's Evelyn Roby out there for the Flames. That gets past the Shalom defense. Looks like Van Pelt's going to come in and clean it up. As we come up on 23 minutes remaining here, second half, Shalom leads 3-1. Substitution now for the Flames. Schenberger's going to come out. And get my roster out here. Number 12's coming in for her. Who's number 12, Cedric?
I have no idea.
Not getting no help here from the crowd, from the fans. Corner kick. Goalie punches it out. Shalom still has it down here. Trying to get it in the center. We're going to have another corner kick coming up as Wise kicks it off of the Greyhound defender.
One of the Ocker girls.
Could be. I'm pulling up the rough. As that corner kick goes into the side of the net. It's going to be a goal kick here for York Country Day Greyhounds. Yep, you're right, Cedric. Amy Ocker is number 12. That's who came in on the last substitution. Goal kick coming up here for the Greyhounds. Adams trying to go up high and ends up kicking it over the net. We're now down under 21 minutes remaining here in the second half. Shalom leading 3-1. Substitution for the Greyhounds. Number 5 is going off. Looks like number 4 coming in for her. Lehman comes up on it, passes it out wide to Adams, trying to get it back to Lehman. And she's going to have an opportunity, and she scores. Maya Lehman with just about the halfway mark here of the second half. Maya finds the back of the net for a 4-1 Shalom lead here in the second half of this varsity girls soccer matchup. Shalom Flames playing York Country Day Greyhounds. So Shalom will still want to play hard here, but it can breathe a little easier now with a 3-goal lead as Adams turns on one, and she's going to go wide left. And that's going to be a goal kick here for York Country Day. Van Pelt's going to come off. Get a breather on the defender. I can't quite see who came in for her, so it's on the other side of the field, so it's hard to tell. Horton knocking that one down with a high leg kick. 23 is over there. That's who came in. See if I can find a 23 on the roster. Abigail Bertram is who came in for Emily Van Pelt.
Down the field, let's go. Give her an option, White. Open up. Get on your toes.
Good job by Reebok stopping that ball. So that was kicked out of bounds. So it's going to be a Shalom throw in. So we have 18:20 remaining second half. Shalom leading 4-1. Kicked out again by York Country Day. Another throw in for the Flames. Bertram runs that down, and that's going to be a foul against Shalom, I believe. So that's going to be a free kick coming up here for the Greyhounds. So we're now down under 18 minutes remaining second half. Shalom leads by 3, 4-1. And that's going to be wide right of the goal. That's going to be a goal kick coming up here for Shalom. Substitution for the Greyhounds. So Paninsky now will do the goal kick as it comes right back to her, and she comes up for the save, making sure that doesn't go any further for a potential goal opportunity for the Greyhounds. So now she'll have the opportunity to drop kick it, but instead she's going to throw it out here to Roth. Kicks it up ahead to Amy Ocker. It's going to be a throw in for the Flames. Zocker gets it into Lehman. And Lehman dribbling around the defense, gets away from her, puts a shot on goal, kick save. Oh, and Adams gets too far under the ball and pops it up over the goal. It's going to be a goal kick here for Greyhounds as we come up on 16 minutes now remaining second half. Shalom 4, York Country Day 1.
My goodness. Come on, ladies. Yeah, come on. Pay attention.
It's going to be off Shalom, so it's going to be a York Country Day throw-in. First, we're going to have some substitutions on both sides. One player for York Country Day, one player for Shalom. As Horton's going to come out. I think that's Anna Leah Paisley, I believe, has come in for the Flames. And that's going to be off York Country Day. Throw in here for the Flames. Maya Lehman's going to pick it up. Down under 15 minutes now, remaining second half. Shalom 4, York Country Day 1. So that time it's going to be off of Shalom. So it'll be a York Country. Oh, they're going to say it's Shalom ball. So Lehman's going to get it into Adams. And that's going to be kicked out of the end line by York Country Day. It's going to bring up a goal kick here for Shalom. The MOIs now will take the kick here for the Flames. So we're coming up on the 14-minute mark remaining second half. And Shalom leading 4-1. Looking for more here on a beautiful corner kick and kicked out. But there's Wise. Gets a left foot on it. Kicked straight up in the air. There's Lehman coming in for the header. And that's going to go off to the right. York Country Day on the attack now. So good advance there by number 8. Gets it behind the Shalom defense. Out of bounds. It's going to be York Country Day throw-in. So under 13 minutes remaining second half. Shalom throw in here as the Flames lead 4-1 against the Greyhounds of York Country Day. Opportunity here for the Greyhounds as number 4 gets a left foot on it, but picked up there by Anna Paninsky. We're going to get a whistle here. Are they going to call a penalty against Shalom? Maybe. It's going to be just outside the box here for York Country Day.
Come on, Gabby, you got this.
Oh, Lehman with a nice save. And it's going to be another shot attempt. And there's Paninsky with a diving save for the Flames. Not afraid to get dirty here on a soggy afternoon here at Shalom Christian Academy. Flames leading 4-1 here as we're down under 12 minutes remaining now. Out here to Liza Lay. It's a right foot on it, and that's going to skip right to the goalie. Ball coming back here the other way. West kicks it back to Paninsky, who kicks it out, and that's going to go out of bounds to slow that York Country Day advance down. Under 11 minutes remaining now, second half. Shalom 4, York Country Day 1. Oh, nice job by Reebok coming up, being aggressive on that ball as a defender. Adams kicks it out to Ocker now. It's going to be a foot race here. See what Ocker can do with it, and that's going to be kicked out of bounds by the Greyhounds out the end line. So it's going to be a corner kick coming up here for the Flames. Emma Wise will come up. Actually, Reebok was going to take this corner kick. Emily Reebok here for the Flames, as we have 10 minutes now remaining in the second half, and Shalom leading 4-1. Reebok will put it down here for Shalom. Flames set up their corner kick offense. There's the kick. It's up. Adams tries to get ahead on it. Just a little bit too tall for her. It's going to go all the way to the other side. Stays in bounds. Van Pelt coming up from her defensive position to control it, laying it into the center. Going to come over here to the right side to Ocker. Gets past, and it's going to go out of bounds. I believe it's going to be a Greyhound throw-in. So Ross going to come out. Here is Breckbill, Lexi Breckbill coming in now on defense for the Flames. Nice job by Lay being aggressive, but it's going to go off Shalom. Another throw in here for York Country Day. There's Breckbill. Gets an opportunity right off the bat. So Ocker's going to come off. Schenberger's going to come back in. I believe another substitution here for Shalom. I didn't see the number.
Another game.
8 minutes now remaining here in the second half. 4-1, Shalom leads here as the Lady Flames take it on the Lady Greyhounds of York Country Day School. I didn't verify, but I'm pretty sure they'd be from York, Pennsylvania, but could be wrong. Throwing up, coming up here for the Flames in front of the Shalom bench. Corner kick coming up here for the Flames with 7 minutes remaining here in the second half. And Shalom leading 4-1 as that ball goes off of a Greyhound defender. So we're going to do another corner kick here for Shalom. Oh, As the Shalom player slips, I'm sure it's really slippery out there on that corner kick. So that's going to be a goal kick here for the Greyhounds.
Oh,
Shot on goal. Nice save there by the Greyhound goalie. We are under 6 minutes now remaining here in the second half. Shalom has a 3-goal lead, leading 4-1 here against York Country Day Greyhounds.
That'll hurt. Yeah. Okay.
oh my goodness.
You got Sammy West hitting the dirt there, so they're going to call a whistle against York Country Day. So that's going to give the ball back to Shalom here with 5 minutes remaining for second half. Shalom leading 4-1. Wise gets it a big boot. That's going to go off the Greyhound defender and out the end line. So a corner kick coming up here for the Flames. This time it's going to go off into the side of the net for Shalom. That's going to be a goal kick for the Greyhounds with 4 minutes remaining here, second half. Shalom leading 4-1. Out of bounds off the Greyhounds. Another Shalom throw in. There's Schemberger now controlling it behind the canopy. Hess is in there. Greyhounds trying to advance it up past midfield. Shalom defense challenging that. Van Pelt's going to send it back the other way. Got an opportunity to carry as nobody's on her. And she comes up and gets defended. Ball gets away from her back to the center. Reebok now with the ball. Under 3 minutes to go here in the second half. Shalom leading by 3. Shot on goal, and that's going to hit the side of the goal on the outside for a goal kick here for York Country Day. 2 minutes, 20 seconds now remaining in the game. Shalom holding on to a 4-1 lead. Goal kick coming up here for York Country Day. That's all for you, Simon. As we're under 2 minutes now remaining. Shalom leading 4-1. Throw in here for the Flames. Lehman gets it in for the Flames. Coming over here to the other side. You can see the rain dripping off my umbrella. Thanks to Phil Schmidt. I'm hanging high and dry. It's going to go out of bounds. Throw in here for the Flames. Hess will take the ball now for Shalom. Down under a minute here. Gets it into Lehman. Gets it out here to Schenberger. She's going to dribble it up the right side. Look for an opportunity to get it into the center, and does, but taken away briefly by York Country Day. Nice footwork there by the York Country Day player, number 8. Breckbill coming up and challenging on defense. Well done, Lexi Breckbill. So we got about 20 seconds remaining here in the contest, and Shalom leading 4-1. Oh, out here to Schenberger. 10 seconds to go. Nice job there by York Country Day, denying that opportunity for the Flames. And there's the horn. Lehman comes up, gets a nice foot on it, but after the buzzer sounds. Great game for Shalom as they take the victory 4-1 against the York Country Day Lady Greyhounds. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed it. We were staying dry here, thankfully. And we got our boys team back in action here in about 20 minutes. So stay tuned for that coming up next.
Working out great.